Hey, buddy. Hope you guys doing all right. So continuing on here. So, yes. So we left off with it has an effect in regards to us being neglectful, and not doing all that we can do. And this effect, to me, well, I mean, it's just it's an effect, and it's also just like higher vibrational thinking. These extraterrestrials that are higher, in higher planes than we are, looking down at the situation here, and they're seeing us neglecting these very dire problems on the planet, in a multitude of different ways. And so it's like not only is it negative karma that we are accumulating with ourselves, but if they were to come in and help us, they would essentially be enabling our bad behavior. And it's like we're also like expecting or wanting help from them, but we're not doing what we can to help those that are in a similar situation. I mean, it's like we're in a similar situation as the children in dying Africa are. I mean, it's much worse there, but it's, I mean, there's a consensus that there's a force here that has a lot of power, has a lot of sway over this whole planet. And I've heard some people talk about needing, like, we could use a savior right now, or a hero, or some type of a movement or idea to help counter these people's power and control over the whole planet. And some people, think about like, benevolent ETs, and it's like, well, the thing about that is like, that are really true. Why wouldn't they just be helping out the starving children in Africa? Like, but they're not. Like, nobody is. Not God, or I mean, the angels. I mean, some people are, like Saint Julian. But he's the only one that I've found on the internet who's taking the time out of his life and the sacrifices to go over there and actually help starving, dying, sick children and animals. Hat goes off to him. But we all need to start doing stuff like that. That is the type of cosmic currency that will allow us the help that we need to not only help heal the planet and counter, and to counter the evil. I mean, those two things, like to help heal all the aspects that need healing, and to help counter and fight back against, or be able to defend against these, in my opinion, malevolent extraterrestrials, which have gotten into cahoots with certain, elitist or quote unquote elite. Not all. I mean, I don't like using that word because that could be, some people can be good elites and there can be bad elites, just like anything. So for the bad elites or rich people or powerful people, these benevolent extraterrestrials could help us defend against them and their alliances with the malevolent extraterrestrials, which also have advanced technology that we don't have capabilities of. So, but in order to do that, we have to show them that we are moving in a high vibrational direction, because right now we're literally have the majority of humanity is continuing on in a cycle of death and destruction on the planet, and they're just endless rituals that, I mean, there is an end to it, but we're perpetuating rituals that are killing off other life forms unnecessarily. It's horrible. Like, we've killed so many life forms in the past 50 years. It's an absolute atrocity on so many different levels. And it's like the soil's dying, the water's, like, it's just fucked up all over the place. And they're looking at us like, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, that's a serious problem. Like, if you're living in a house and the house is completely falling apart and you're not doing anything about it, that's completely neglectful. You're going to just buy that person a brand new house when they've shown they can't take care of the current house? No, you want to make sure they can take care of the house and learn the lesson. And then once you see them starting to learn the lesson, then you can step in and give them, some extra resources or some help or some pointers or whatever it may be. But you have to show that you really want to change your ways and take accountability for the fact that you let your house get this fucked up. Because collectively, we all have. Like, we all could be speaking up more against these toxic companies. We could all be speaking up more against the atrocities and all these types of things that are going on. But a lot of us choose not to. So, I'm not trying to be Mr. like, fucking pointing the finger at anybody, this, because I'm a part of this too. But this is just the reality that I see it. And the things in order for us to be successful, as much information on the subject that I have to share with you guys, I feel I need to do so. So just to give you guys more of an insight into how I see things, and you guys can take with it whatever the fuck you think is good, and what you don't think is good, don't take that. But this is how I feel. So, all right. So yeah, become more responsible and start helping those who are in the most dire need first. Then we will be showing those good ones above that, like I said, that we are becoming more deserving of help and potential saving. As it's important to remember, at least for me, that I feel there are a number of malevolent extraterrestrials here that are also in cahoots with certain governments and businesses, families, and they are doing all they can to continue to keep their evil reign over humanity. Excuse me, in this planet, and they use wars and starvation as a way to control and profit, often through our chosen consumption and volunteerism, like people choosing to go into the military and stuff. Even though they're doing it for good causes, they're still manipulating those people's desire to want to help out in a good way to perpetuate these evil people's plans for power. Like, that's the 9/11. That whole thing was an orchestrated event to get us over there to fuck up a bunch of things, and also like steal and exploit that land to those people, and and they're using American boys and girls who had good hearts and intentions from seeing their buildings being down, and they're thinking they're doing the right thing by going over there and attacking an enemy. They were told this was the person that did it when in actuality it wasn't. And so anyways, just this is how these things they do things. They don't want. This is why the devil's greatest trick is. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. All right, bye.